You are now connected with Virtuous Deviant, comprising of the beautiful and talented Monty Love and the uncompromising motorcycle riding Eddie Kane. Hey, what's going on? This is Eddie with Virtuous Deviant, and today we're going to talk about some of the service offerings with AWS. In particular, those people that want to kick off a web page utilizing WordPress. That's what I'll be using today. So first of all, what you have to do is create an account with AWS. I already have an account, but I'm just going to go to products and solutions real quick just to kind of give you some insight of where you need to start this off. We're going to go to products, we're going to go to compute, and then we're going to go to Lightsail, Amazon Lightsail. So when you go there, it'll give you some information on what Lightsail is. It's basically a virtual server, storage, databases, networking for a low price, predictable price, right? So plans start out at about $350. As you can see, they kind of have a range from $350 to $160 a month for a pretty robust virtual server. I have been using the $5 a month plan. It's just enough to run my WordPress site. And these are upgradable. You can move them to the next plan without losing your data. They also have containers and some managed databases and content delivery network. Basically distributes your file or content all over the place. You know, United States, Europe, even China, if you want to distribute something there. First year is free for 50 gig of transfer. After that, you get 200 gig for 10 months and 500 gig for $35 a month. So you have load balancers, block storage. You can get 8 gigs for basically 80 cents a month, all the way up to 256 gigs for $25 a month. You know, you can also snapshot. You can have snapshots of your instance and disk snapshots as well. So basically, an instance is basically the server itself. So they call it an instance. Let me go ahead and sign in here. Or roughly, yeah, let me go ahead and sign in here. Excuse me. So roughly, I'm going to go to Lightsail. And that is, I guess I haven't been there in a couple days. So I'll go down to compute, go to Lightsail. Create another instance. I'm going to choose Linux. WordPress will be the application. If you wanted to, you can just choose, you know, an OS and install everything that you want to install yourself. But, you know, whatever applications, if you wanted to use, if I wanted to install WordPress on my own. I would just choose an OS and then I would go in and install it. Now these servers are command line only. There's no tools, there's no console tools that you can use like cPanel or anything like that. So I'm going to choose WordPress, and then I'm going to come down and probably choose I'm going to go with this one. You get the first month free, and so I'm going to name this one Dub Tech. That's my company where I help people with anything technology wise, anything from data center storage, servers, all the way down to desktops. I also can work with pretty much anything. I have a project going on right now with some broadcast streaming that I've kind of architected to get this church off the ground and get them off of Facebook. Their own streaming. They'll be in control of their own streaming. They won't be shut off. Their bandwidth will not be restricted. So on and so forth. You know what comes with Facebook streaming, especially as an organization. So I created that, and let's see here. What's my naming convention that I've had? Let's go back. Yeah, so I don't know why I was doing that, but anyway, WordPress, the free one, tag one, create instance. So once you get all your information, you select your package, you go ahead and click create instance. Again, just an overview. We selected Linux, Unix. We as a OS, we have app plus OS selected. We're going to choose WordPress, and then we're going to select the package we want. I'm selecting the one with the free first month free. It's very minimal server. Give it a name. You can add tags, like tags with anything else, right? Just to give you, let's see if it was going to give you some information, but there it is on to the side here, as you can see. Sign labels, resources as tags, so that's basically just like with anything else. When you tag it, you give it a name that you can search and look up certain resources on the fly, and if you forget the name, the actual name of the resource, if you give it a tag, something you can remember them by. So this site is going to be for my business. So as you can see, it gives you default IP address right here. So this is the public IP address. So what I'm going to do real quick is copy this IP address. I'm going to go out to GoDaddy, who owns my domain name. I'm going to sign in. It looks like it's already signed in for me. I'm going to go to manage domains. And then I'm going to go to, I just created this domain. I used to own it. I let it go. And then I got it back. Where is it at? Fam Tech. There we go. So from here, I'm going to scroll all the way down to you see Manage DNS. You can see it's parked right now. I'm going to change that. That's an A record. And it points to that IP address that we just were given. I'm going to change time to live to a half an hour. Hopefully it propagates through the DNS systems out there on the web pretty quick. So basically that's it. So I'm going to give it a few minutes and see if we can reach it. Just to kind of give you an idea, I'll type in dubfamtech.com. Let's see what happens right now. So it's dead. That number, that IP address, is related to this instance here. So what DNS does is it associates those names and this numerical address together, just like your last name is associated with your street address. So when people send you mail, it'll basically go to that physical location rather. Your name is just tied to it, but once you put something in the mail, it goes to that physical address. So this is what happens when you use the name, this particular name, dubfamtech. It will be directed towards this IP, which is right here. So they're kind of married in a sense. That's what DNS is. So we'll give it a few minutes. I'll pause the service. As you can see, service unavailable because it can't find it. It needs to propagate over the networking system, because there are other DNS servers out there that will take note of this new information, and it'll have that information to tell people where to go, tell people's browsers where to go to get to this site. So that usually takes a little while. So I'll probably be back in about 15 minutes. Hey, what's happening? I'm back. Took a little break. Got me a little haircut on the sides, trimmed the beard up while we were waiting. So let's try and see if everything is been propagated to bring up my site. So here we go. There we go. So from here, I basically have to log in. You can do that either here or type in there. So what we need though we need to get the password for to log in. So basically, what you would do to get the password, which they've done a great job of detailing what's required and what's needed. What we're going to do is we're going to click on, and then we're going to SSH into the instance. This basically gets you to the command line where you can run bash shell scripts or whatever. But going back here, it kind of gives you instructions on how to get your password to log in. The username is user, and then you click on this link to follow the instructions. I can't remember it. I was remembering the exact command line to run. We're going to come down here. We're going to run, let me see, we're going to run, where is it at? Let's see. There's a command line to run. Where is it at? Give me a second. Here it is. Connect to the application through SSH. Here it is right here. So I'm just going to copy and paste this. Go back to the console, paste it here. Bam. So this would be the password to log in. So I'm going to copy and paste that. Go back, type in here, type user, paste. Let me see. Paste the password. That's the password. Go ahead, click log in. Whoops. It's not right. I put some spaces in there, I'm sure. Let's see here. Oh. Let's remove that. Now we're in. You can click save just for the moment. So basically, what we have is a WordPress instance running on Linux server through Lightsail. Amazon is just not for sending packages and buying stuff. So here you go, you have a full instance of WordPress running, and from here you would just add additional plugins and different themes to design your site. And this is something I can do, or if you're capable, you can do yourself. But just wanted to give you a little idea how you can create a website on AWS services and create your WordPress, create your identity. You know, a lot of people are using Wix, which is a lot easier if you don't know, if you don't understand how to use some of the features of WordPress. It's pretty simple. But me saying that is like my wife always tells me, whatever you think is simple, you got to remember most people may not understand it. So of course I've been working in IT for the last 25 years in some capacity, so I'm a technical hood geek from the hood anyway. This is all the stuff that I've always done. I've always been in this type of realm. I was not trying to, sell OZs and doing all that stuff. I was back somewhere playing a video game or working on some technology in some aspect, whether it was programming your digital phone, or not digital phone, but your watches, your VCRs, you're setting the time on your new oven or range, setting the time on your microwave, or just whatever. That's what I was doing. So this is just a quick glance of what you can do with AWS services. Like I said, sign up. There's a lot of free stuff that you can do just to kind of learn how it goes. But even that being said, it's really not that expensive. The next thing I will be talking about is the storage, which is S3. I'll make another video on that to explain how that works. If anyone has any questions, please let me know. I'll be willing to help out. If you need any paid services, reach out. I'm here to help. I'm here to help. So this is Virtuous Deviant signing out, and we'll be in touch with you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.